It is today's leadoff question with Emmyjo Whetstine, a member of the girls basketball team with Doniphan West High School. Hey, your question today: what's your favorite your highlights of your high school career?
There's a good amount. I'd say probably starting off freshman year when we won the state championship, the 1A state championship. And then obviously last year when we made it to Bramlage, and just playing in that stadium was honestly just like the highlight of my junior year. And then also leading into that, we made it to the finals. Obviously didn't get out what we wanted, but still played pretty hard and got the 2A state runner-up. So those probably are the two biggest highlights, I'd say.
What's it like playing in a state tournament? Just you talk about the intensity of that. It's like, what's your mental take on just even going into a tournament of that stage?
I'd say it's just like a surreal feeling. I don't know. Coach always says like there's no better feeling than getting on the bus than going freshman year to Dodge and then junior year to Bramlage, Manhattan. It's just such a good feeling getting on the bus with your teammates, knowing that you're going there to make a great run, make great memories. It's a different atmosphere than just playing a normal game, I'd say. And definitely with our community, we always have so many community members show up, and you look up in the stands and you're like, oh my gosh, there's that person that you wouldn't expect to be there. But our community and just everybody around us, we feel like we just have a big hug around our team. Even with us girls together, we're all super tight knit. So that feeling is just great.
Any specific highlights from either, your freshman year, your junior year of those games? Any highlights that stand out of those games?
I say I always remember, and I know a lot of people do, not just me, is last year in our semifinal game when we went into double overtime with St. Mary's Colgan. That game was definitely really nerve-wracking, but we hit some good free throws. We had Katie Johnson hit our game-winning free throw, and that's just something that we'll always remember and we'll always talk about.
Your initial reaction after that freshman year championship, like what was going through your mind and just those moments after the game?
Well, I knew coming in freshman year that our school and our girls basketball team just has a great, what's the word I'm looking for?
Tradition?
Yeah. Or we have these goals, play as a team and get better. And we just always knew, even this year, our goal is to get there. And freshman year, I had in my mind, okay, this is what it's going to be like for the next 4 years and so on. And that's really what it's been like. It's just been a great family to be a part of. And all of us just know that we want to make the best of our basketball career. And that's what we always do.
That's Emmyjo Whetstine, a member of the girls basketball team with Doniphan West. It is today's leadoff question with Isabelle Smith, a member of the Doniphan West girls basketball team. Isabelle, your question: what's your favorite highlight of your high school career so far?
One that comes to mind is obviously winning the state tournament, 1A at Dodge. That was definitely a highlight. Even just being on the bench, as we were freshmen, so it was kind of rare to play, but just being on the bench and feeling the environment was definitely a good thing. And then last year's return to the state tournament in 2A at Manhattan was a good just thing to be a part of. And playing in it and feeling like you could do it for your community was a huge just accomplishment to feel.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about, your freshman year being on the bench. Like, what type of bench player are you? Are you a raw person, or are you studying the game? Like, what was that experience like for you your freshman season?
I feel like I was definitely a little bit quieter. I mean, Emmy was over here hooping and hollering, and I definitely felt like I was more kind of watching and just waiting for anything to happen, because our the state championship game was close. So it felt like I was always on my toes on the edge of the seat, just waiting to see what would happen.
Any specific plays from the state tournament, whether it's your freshman year or junior year, that stood out to you?
Ooh, my junior year, oh my gosh. Katie Johnson hitting free throws. And at one point I threw it inside to her and she just kind of threw it up and it went in. So it was just a huge accomplishment. And then Freshman year, probably when Kyra Johnson, she's our assistant coach now. She ended up guarding the big. And she was Anna Briggs was her name? Yeah, she was about 6 foot and Kyra is 5'10". So that was definitely fun to see her. And she's usually not a post player. So watching her guard the big was a fun thing to watch.
When she was shooting the free throws last year to win it, like what was going through your mind? Did anybody even speak to her but prior to the free throws?
I think we all just kind of went, you got this. Like we're all amped up, but we're trying to be calm for her. I think I was back and I was back with Brenna Edie, and we were just kind of we didn't know what was going on. And then she made them and we were like, oh my gosh. And just going up and giving her those high fives was a great thing.
How many times have you rewatched that game? Have you rewatched any of the highlights?
Well, my dad, he listens to it probably once a week, every time we're in the car together. The Colgan game's on, the first round game's on, championship game is always on. Family events. In fact, Thanksgiving was a week ago. The state title game was on in our
there you go.
during Thanksgiving, along with that double overtime with St. Colgan.
That's Isabelle Smith, a member of the Doniphan West girls basketball team, with our leadoff question.